Burn bans are in mind for a lot of people because it was a very hot 4th of July weekend, though we made it through pretty unscathed.
Yeah, thankful for that,
Yeah.
right? But Jeremy, it's going to get even warmer from here, you're saying, right?
Yeah, as we get closer to the weekend, the weather pattern is such that we get rid of a bit of our atmospheric haze. So, last weekend was very windy, but remember how brilliantly blue those skies were?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's headed back, but this time it comes with less wind and even warmer temperatures.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, this is it. This is July after all. And you got to lean into it because by the time we get to say, I don't know, late July, August, you got to go, oh, it's so hot. I just want a break from it. And then you can start thinking about winter. That's how it works. So when it comes to the smoky haze, sticks around through Friday. Scattered storms continue off to the north, but it is seriously hot as we get into the weekend. Overall, the weather pattern just kind of favors this smoky haze sticking around. Notice it does look pretty gross, but when it comes to air quality, we're still in that good zone. And the reason we're still in the good zone is because most of the smoke is up over the top of us and not mixing down to the ground. When it comes to air quality, likely stays around moderate both today and tomorrow. And notice I say moderate, but we're in good. We're on the high side of good. So when it comes to the potential worst case scenario, moderate. Most of that smoke just stays up in the sky for most of us. Unless you have a fire burning close to you, you don't really have too much in the way of air quality concerns. Now, when it comes to the next few days, it's more of the same. We've got a little disturbance sliding overhead right now. It's one of those mid-level ones, and as that moves through, we're talking some of those scattered and isolated storms. Most of those stay up in the mountains, and tomorrow looking eerily similar in terms of our weather. Most of us, mostly sunny and dry and hot. A few off to the north wind up seeing another round of those kind of isolated storms up in the higher elevations, and that is really about it. Then we dry out even more. And as our weather pattern starts to shift as we get closer to the weekend, we're talking temperatures well above normal, and by now normal is in the 80s, so that's probably the 90s and even triple digits for most of us. And all of that heat comes with some cleaner air. Believe it or not, the air down to our south is cleaner than the air off to our north. So right now, we're pulling in all of that wildfire smoke from the north and the west. Eventually, we start to see our jet build in from the south. That leaves the door open for smoke through Friday. But as we get into the weekend, we push it all off to the north. Everything kind of pushes against it and moves it out to the east. So we wind up with clearer air, but our temperatures soar in a big way. As we get into the weekend, it is likely we climb up into the mid-90s Saturday, Sunday, and even stay there on Monday. It is going to be brilliant blue skies, and well, getting there is no slouch either. 90s and hazy Thursday and Friday.